Tobacco epidemic in order to protect citizens from the devastating health, social, economic and environmental effects of tobacco production. According to WHO, tobacco kills 8 million people annually, including more than 890,000 patients who die from exposure to tobacco smoke. Here's Cecilia Lubanga on the commemoration of sensitization campaign on the dangers of tobacco.
Health Principal Secretary Susan Mochache has earlier on led celebrations to commemorate World No Tobacco Day at the University of Nairobi.
All protocols observed.
The theme was to educate the public on the harmful nature of smoking tobacco to the environment. According to the research by World Health Organization, more than 8,000 Kenyans succumb to tobacco-related diseases, while more than 200,000 children and more than 2 million adults continue to use tobacco each day. According to World Health Organization, the harmful effect of tobacco industry on the environment is adding pressure to the planet's already scarce resources and fragile ecosystems. With the theme Tobacco, a Threat to the Environment, the forum saw stakeholders saddle up to heighten awareness on the impact of tobacco on one's health and environment. Speaking during the event, Tobacco Control Board Chairperson Nancy Gachoka applauded the efforts by the board in the fight against tobacco consumption in the country.
For 7 years, we could not bring forth the regulations, the tobacco control regulations, which is an instrument document in our work. But it took us 7 years due to commercial interest and interference.
Mandated with the responsibility of raising awareness on the hazards of tobacco, Gachoki condemned efforts by business practitioners to lure potential consumers through newly emerging tobacco products such as vapes, nicotine pouches and snus, shisha among others.
The lies that have continually come, that there is harm reduction, Madam PS, this is the kind of lies that will decimate the members of our communities, our children and youth.
Principal Secretary Minister of Health Susan Mochache lauded the need to regulate on tobacco products, saying they are highly engineered products that are addictive.
The government of Kenya, as you have heard through the many testimonies here and the journey that we have made, is undoubtedly committed to the fight against tobacco epidemic and the high rate consumption of nicotine products in our country.
Speaking at the Nairobi event, the Principal Secretary advocated for the protection of future generation that currently makes up the largest percentage of tobacco consumers.
The prevalence of tobacco use among the youth in Kenya is at 36% compared to the 11% users amongst the adult population in Kenya in 2015.
Tobacco use is noted as the most common risk factor for non-communicable diseases. It is considered to heighten the risk factor of one contracting other respiratory diseases as well as cause infertility. As the country commemorates World No Tobacco Day, the Ministry of Health, in partnership with various stakeholders, has continued in the fight against harmful effects of tobacco, both to the human health and the environment. Although tobacco has been debated for the longest time as a cash crop that contributes to the growth of the economy, it has emerged that for every product that is used that is made of tobacco, it wastes more than 3 times the amount of resources key to humankind. Therefore, the Ministry of Health has called for joint efforts in the fight against tobacco epidemic. Cecilia Lubanga, Look Up TV.
Thank you, Lubanga, for that commemoration right there.